Alright, so today I'm going to show you guys how to put a block heater in your 3rd gen Tacoma with a V6. This here is a 2020 and it's got the V6 in it. So first things first, before I go ahead and install this, I'm going to put a little bit of dielectric grease inside the plug here. You can see this just pulls right out. And this will just keep the help keep the elements out, help keep it from corroding in there. So as you can see there, looks pretty good. You don't want too much on there, but yeah, just go ahead and plug it right back in. Might need 2 hands. Alright, so then once you get that all cleaned off nice, should look good. If you come under the truck on the back driver's side of the engine, so that's where I am, see the transmission's right here, you'll see there's a hole, point to it, a hole right there. I'm trying to get it without a shadow. Hole right up in there where you want to stick this block heater. So you don't need to drain the coolant or anything like that. There's already a hole. And then if you look and see this tab here, there is a, zoom in on it here. There's a spot for that tab to catch on. Right above this, so the metal piece that sticks out right above this guy, right on that flat spot right there, if you can see that. And I'll show you once it's installed as well. But there's a nice indent for this retaining clip to sit. Alright, so it's a bit of a pain to get it all the way in there, so I lubricated it with a little bit of WD-40 and made sure it was all lined up with the plug, pulled the plug off, and now I'm going to attempt to very gently hit this into place with as much room as I can get on this. As you can see, it is moving, and I'm hitting it very gently. Don't want to hit it too hard, otherwise it could crack the metal. But we do want to make sure that it's all the way in there. That way it doesn't come out and that little clip will hold the plug into place. And that looks like it's pretty much all the way in there. So we'll go ahead and plug that in and test it out. Okay, so now you can see that's in there all nice and snug, just like it's supposed to be. And so we're going to test if it works. So this is with it unplugged. Check the temp. And looks like we're getting a max of I got a max of 105 earlier, you can see on that. So, or sorry, 102. So let's plug it in. So now it's plugged in, and 106, 111. 112, 115, 109. 127, 129. So it looks like it's heating up, so it looks like it definitely works. So now that we know this thing works, we got to route the cable up and out through the front of the truck. So I'm going to do that, or I'm doing that by, you can see here I dropped a piece of string down from the top of the engine from the back here, tied to the plug, and now we're going to go up top and pull that through. Alright, so I got this all installed here. You can see I ran the wire up and over that foam piece Zip tied it to that black cross member there. This guy ran it out the front here. And yeah, the biggest thing you just want to look out for is the exhaust down there where you mount it, because that gets really hot and that'll melt the wires real quick, and you don't want that. That can cause a fire or something, so make sure those are all out of the way. Zip tie everything up nice. I also put some zip ties back there too, which are really hard to get to, but hopefully that way nothing moves around or gets snagged and melts. But yeah, most people will never need this, but I plan on driving this truck when it's negative 45 below zero, so definitely something that I'm gonna need. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.